Why you look? Wait. Oh shit. What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Uncensored Podcast. I'm your host, Slap Rock the King. And I'm in here with the Uncensored crew. More wine is in the building. Your face is way better this week, thank God. Oh man.
Oh, I was tired.
Yeah. Yeah, that was bad.
My bad.
Sorry. Yeah, we all got those days. We all got those days. What did we change Kyra name to last week? It wasn't a little honey. It was
No.
fuck.
What was it? Which one? With the name with the honey in it, or the one at the end?
I can't even remember.
Because the one at the end was damn, I don't even remember that one.
Squirt honey.
Oh.
What was it?
Oh damn, a squirt of honey.
You would stick them up slack.
A squirt of honey is in the.
Oh, but no, I ain't gonna.
I forgot what yours was. Why? More porn.
More porn here.
More porn here.
Here.
Yeah. More porn here is in the building. A squirt of honey is in the building. And we're gonna get right
Stick
to
them
it.
up slack.
Who? Why I had that name? Stick 'em.
Because you was getting hard while we was talking, you freak ass nigga.
I do remember that now.
Yeah, you remember getting hard.
I don't remember getting hard. I just remember you said that was my
I
name.
hear it first.
I did not agree to what Kyra just said.
It's okay. Listen, I can turn you on by the way I talk. I get it. I ain't mad at it.
Oh shit.
It's called erotic stories.
Oh, okay.
With a squirt of honey.
You learn something new every day. And today I just found that out. Erotic.
It's a very informational
Why
show.
is this piece just?
Mm-hmm.
Where is it at?
Well, you looking at your hair?
Some piece was sticking. Oh, this one here it is. All right.
So what we?
Well, I got a lot of shit that I want to try to
do.
Oh shit.
in this hour and some change that we have. So first, dang, I'm so sick of these fucking Karens, man. Oh my God, I'm sick of these fucking Karens.
Why is she muted? Is it stopping anything? You said
Oh,
we
only
can't
because
mute.
no, I didn't want your hair to crunch up my apple.
So we can mute. Didn't I ask her like 50 times if we can mute during the thing, and she said no? But go ahead. You're so sick and tired. My bad.
It's all right. Hey, it's all right. You know what I mean? Segway wine. You got a bunch of names. Segway wine. More porn here. Mama J. You got it all. But yeah, it's like every time I turn, if I'm on social media, I'm just seeing videos of these fucking white women who are basically losing their fucking mind, going up to people that they have no business to, either their house, if they're in the store, at a gas station. Like, I'm so sick of these fucking crazy ass white women. I'm just glad that I haven't encountered any of them, because I'm not going to be the one that pick up my phone and go to recording. That's not going to be me. That is not going to be me. I'm
Who's next?
You know what I'm saying? Like, go. That's how I feel, man. Like, I just wanted to get that off my chest first. That wasn't really what I want to talk about.
Wait, can I bring up a couple?
Go ahead. Yeah.
There's that video resurfaced again from, I don't know how long ago it was, the one where they was on the train in New York where that this white lady took out her umbrella and put her hair in a ponytail and was beating up the Asian girl on the train. Yo, that video is bad and funny at the same time, because all they was doing was kicking each other. They were kicking the shit out of each other. That one, and I saw one I think yesterday where this girl was in Karen was inside the gas station, and this black girl was in there. So you never see what happened right before this happened. It's already escalated at this point, and the black girl was all like, who you gonna tell? Who? Your my black husband? And she all like, call me a nigger again. And she was saying some stuff to Karen was, and then she was like, call me a nigger again. She said, nigger. The girl came over, knocked her old ass out.
This is like a 7-Eleven, right?
Yeah.
Y'all saw that today.
Flat out. That was,
yeah.
I was like.
She was like, say nigger again. That lady thought about it. Then she was like, fucking nigger. She said that bitch 3 times.
The way she went down on that ground, though, I was like, yo, I respect my elders, but lady, you deserve that punching your damn face. That was so funny the way she kept it. She was like, let me go, I'm gonna hit you again. Let me go, I'm gonna hit you again. She's still
I'm just glad that we haven't encountered stuff like that.
No. I don't want to have to punch an old lady in the face.
He's ignorant. Now, listen, when I say I'm going to try to identify the actual group of people that I'm talking to. I might say white people. I don't want to say that. I want to say these ignorant white people who are upset about all these statues that are coming down. And they got that statue with Christopher Columbus down South Philly. That shit is like heavily guarded.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm confused. Like, don't people know who this guy really was? Like, as you get older, when I was young, growing up, I thought Christopher Columbus was a good guy. Wow, this nigga discovered America. Fucking Delaware Avenue is Christopher Columbus Boulevard. Wow, this motherfucker is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Then you get older and you get some real good teachers who really teach you your history to tell you about Christopher Columbus, rapist, murderer. I'm like, how the fuck did he get a statue? And you people are upset because they want to take this statue down? Mm-hmm. Like, they got motherfuckers out there with AKs and fucking shotguns. I dare you to come here. I dare you. Like,
imagine just having your job assignment is to guard a statue, not a person, not a business, a statue.
And one of the crazy things about it to me is these people are like seriously putting up a fight for something where their whole definition of this person is wrong. It was funny because on the news this morning, they were down there at Marconi Plaza, and the guy they caught up to get him on the camera. She was like, he promised me he wasn't gonna curse, and he's gonna give a few words. And he's like, yeah, we know he didn't discover America, but he led the Spaniards to where they had to go. I'm like,
that's it. Like,
this is who they cut him off. I'm like, that's what you're going with here. They're like, it's somebody else when they were down there last week was like, he isn't even Italian. They're like, he's from Spain by way of it. Like, what are you talking about? Why do you even care?
Right. I'm so lost, right? I'm just, what the fuck is the criteria to get a statue?
I agree. What is the criteria?
What the fuck?
And why there ain't no new statues around?
Yeah.
They got the newest
Rocky
one.
has a statue.
Is the statue around City Hall of the black, but he wasn't even really, I don't think he was black. I think he was Haitian. Well, I mean, it's black, but I forget what it was he did though. It's like the first black person statue that we have in the city like that. Yeah, that one. He's like standing like he's about to elevate.
I'm not sure about what he did, but I just want to know, like, what the fuck is the criteria to get a statue? There's a lot of fucking racist motherfuckers who has statues.
Because they're our leaders. Those are the people in power. So that's why are we surprised? Those are the ones that made some type of powerful situation, and now they're the reason why schools are named after them. Can I tell y'all the best fucking video ever? I posted that shit about Connie as that man read Connie her mother.
I'm gonna tell you about yourself, Connie.
Right.
But
somebody gonna say, when he did this, when he did the fucking knife chop, he did the knife chop, but I'm talking about you, Connie.
I'm gonna talk about you.
Wait,
that video.
You knew that was gonna be saucy when he took that mask off.
Oh yeah.
The thing about it was, I was gonna come up
Yeah.
here and tell y'all why Robin Lee was a racist, but you know what? I gotta talk to you. I'm gonna talk to you. I said I watched that video so many times because that's trifling. You are a school on the school board. You're making decisions about our children, but you sitting at the school board meeting while the people in the city, in the town, are trying to get something changed, and you shopping. That was the best video ever.
Yeah,
I don't know what's the update if she got fired. I know she's trying to put up an apology, and he came back up and say, "No, it wasn't no pop up. I got a video of you sitting there scrolling."
And I'm sick of these motherfuckers who do dumb shit. Everybody how do you go post a video? I done seen a lot of fucking white people post videos, lose their job, and then want to apologize. Oh, I'm not racist. What are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking?
Instead of apologizing and say, you know what, my actions was racist. I do feel that way, and I need to learn and change. Like, take some ownership.
Well, them niggas ain't gonna say that. But we need to find out what the fuck is the criteria to get a goddamn statue. Because the people who deserve statues don't have them. Like the motherfucker who invented the stoplight. You know what I'm saying? People of that nature, they are the ones who need fucking statues. Like Rocky got a statue. It's not a real character. People come from all over the world to go take a picture with the fucking.
They damn sure do. Look, when I was
It be live, but it be long lines.
I was dropping these people off. I think they went straight from the airport to the Rocky statue or somewhere downtown. When I'm telling you, when the guy saw the damn steps with a little piece of his arm, he was screaming almost like a girl in the back seat.
They called the Rocky steps.
Exactly. It was like, oh, it's the Rocky steps. I was like, wow.
I'm just confused on how we are, how some ignorant white folks, how they are upset about certain things that people want to get rid of that symbolize racism, that it doesn't symbolize equality. Like, why are you upset about that? Why are you mad? Are you that? And they are really that mad. A dude on TV the other day, they locked his ass up, I think. In front of the cops, he punched a photographer. And the photographer was like a well-known photographer. And he was like, "You don't want none of this, boy. You don't want none of this, boy." And he punched him right
in his face.
Cops.
Now, if that ain't white privilege, I don't know what is. That you think you have the nerve to punch somebody in front of the cops. He was on the news this morning too.
If I tell a cop, shut the fuck up, where I can do that, that's my freedom of speech.
Exactly.
They gonna lock me the fuck up. I'm gonna get my ass beat first. But then they gonna lock me the fuck up. I was watching a lot of stuff back in the day. Like, look, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Bobby Seale, Fred Hampton, all these guys from years ago. I'm just thinking like, God damn, the cops they've been really whooping our ass for the longest. It's not like this shit ain't no coincidence. Like, this shit ain't just start happening. You know what I mean? This shit been going on for motherfucking years. I'm thinking like our ancestors right now, right? Like, I think some of them is looking at us like, God damn, I stood up for this shit. Because as a black man, it's hard to be a powerful individual where you have people that's willing to follow you. because you don't prosper. You don't live. Look what they did. Hold on. Biggie Smalls was fucking murdered. Never found his killer. Biggie Smalls was fucking murdered. They never found his killer. Tupac.
For all them witnesses at that.
I mean, come on. The point I'm trying to make is when you are powerful, they will kill you. Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Fred Hampton. And Fred Hampton, I don't even think Fred Hampton was 30 years old. I don't even think he was 30 years old.
And you see, that's the guy who the police shoot his gravesite up all the time, right?
I don't know. They do that?
I think that is who that is. I want to ask, but I'm scared that it's gonna bring up the wrong thing.
I don't know, but Fred Hampton was so powerful with his voice that they were afraid. They were so afraid of those fucking Black Panthers.
Yeah, that's the right person. Yeah, that's him.
Because they had motherfuckers who listened and they united. If you get to the point where you're gonna unite Black folks, all of them, they gotta take you out. They gotta take you out. Because if you don't, this is why white people are scared of us, because they know we are so powerful. We're powerful in every area. But when you go back in the day, they always had them house niggas. They always had them house niggas. Who today is our real powerful leader? Who today is our Nelson Mandela? Nelson Mandela spent 28 years in fucking prison. These niggas ain't willing to give up 60 days of anything. Only person that did something like that is fucking Colin Kaepernick. He's the only one I can think of right off the bat that gave up everything, risked his whole fucking career, and I'm talking about in this era, because Muhammad Ali did it, Nelson Mandela did it. You know what I'm saying? We don't actually have, we got influential people, we got powerful people but they don't use their voice a lot. You know what I mean? Like Jay-Z uses his voice and his power here and there. And I would say Jay-Z because sometimes where it'd be some real, that should have happened in Minnesota with George Floyd. Jay-Z called the fucking mayor. And somehow, and something, I don't know if anything happened of that, but Jay-Z called the mayor. The mayor got on TV, was like, I even got a call from Jay-Z. So, yeah, so we do have certain people who are powerful like that, but we don't have those Muhammad Ali's, those Nelson Mandelas. Like, them niggas really knew what the fuck was going to happen years past. Like, can you imagine if time switched? Like, if the niggas of today were slaves back then? Can you fucking imagine? Like, if
you mean with the knowledge that we have today?
No. Fuck that. No.
But that we wouldn't be. That's a hard question because it's like,
yeah, because it might not be.
You're saying like we have to have what we know now. And what we know now.
No. I'm talking if this generation was the slavery generation.
They are. They're in jail. What do you mean? They working at these fucking low ass jobs. That is the slavery of a generation.
No.
They in the drugs. They in the streets.
Who in the drugs in the streets? This generation, right?
Yes.
So yeah, that's the point I'm trying to make.
That's our slavery.
That's because he's saying they wouldn't survive slavery. That's what you mean?
We wouldn't have made it at all.
We wouldn't have.
We wouldn't have made it. It would have been a bunch of house niggas. What? Who?
A bunch of dead niggas.
Yo, look.
I don't think the population would have extended because
that's the point
we would have been extinct.
That's the point I'm trying to make. We wouldn't even exist if you took the niggas from today and put them in slavery. Which motherfucker today would have been fucking Sojourner Truth or Harriett Tubman?
I mean, we got people out there. Amanda Seals.
Oprah.
I think.
She would have been in the house.
There's gonna be people. We will have there's always gonna be one person that's going to.
Who?
I just said Amanda.
Amanda, out of every fucking woman in the world, you said Amanda Seals, not Michelle Obama, but Amanda Seals.
But it wouldn't be Michelle Obama.
Been in the house.
Michelle is Michelle Obama because she's Michelle Obama. But I feel like the type of person, the way that the youth of today are, they would not have survived back in the day, because I feel like they have too much influence from everybody else where nobody is themselves. Like you kind of need everybody to be a leader for it to be successful.
We don't. No,
you do not.
No, listen, I'm talking about to the fact where I didn't mean to say everybody to be a leader, but I mean like you have to have people who are somebody that's going to stand out so that everybody's going to want to listen to what they say. But
we have those type of people.
Now we got.
I think that we do, but most of the people that we do are because of our history, not because of right now.
I mean, this is an argument that me is like, yeah, you know what I mean? It's like, how are we gonna argue this? I mean, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, because it really can't happen to be.
Yeah, it's like
it can't happen.
But I believe
it's a great
any generation has somebody that is going to be a leader. There's always leaders. Now, depending on what and how and who.
Who's our leader? But who is our leader today?
But we're talking. I mean,
we do have a lot of
talking
leaders.
about Harriett Tubman. When you talk about Harriett Tubman, there was a million motherfuckers that wasn't Harriett. They was following their fucking slave master. So that's what be these kids that's following social media. So there's a million of them back then.
Harriett Tubman freed slaves without fucking MapQuest or GPS. These niggas can't do
it. We have it.
Like cell phones right now.
I don't even know why better with this.
But that's why the argument can be so intense. Like this is a great argument for like a topic night or a game night, because this could go on forever.
Like
she did this shit with no technology. You know what she did? She looked up at the stars like,
think about all our young. Think about so you can say that. Think about all the young black entrepreneurs that we had, the ones that think when they think they build shit. They're not. We don't have none of those. There's none. You don't know them, but they're out there. So to say that we don't have nobody in this generation that can be a mover and shaker is unrealistic. Because I see movers and shakers all up and down my timeline. It's who you follow and who you surround yourself with. Because I know a lot of smart black people. So what we're not going to do is next generation is downgrade like we're not there. We are. We're movers and shakers. So what you want to say is they're here, they're now. You just don't know.
Who are they? Who are they? Who are they though? Who would you take in this era and put it back in the slave era and be like, this is my fucking leader? Just tell me who. Because Amanda Seals, I just said Amanda Seals only because she's one of those people that's out. Just name me somebody. I named one person. Colin Kaepernick. That's one person. Now you give me somebody.
You only need one. Harriet was only one. You only need one.
Okay, but I can name more than one. I mean,
at the end of the day, I feel like as much as this generation sucks, there's so many people in the generation that are movers and shakers, that are innovators, that don't allow the system to define who they are. So for me, I might not know their name. I know that they're out there. I know their spirits are out there.
I understand. I get what you're coming from. But how many of them you think could take getting their ass beat every fucking day? Who?
But I think they can.
You out your fucking mind. If you think anybody from 2020 is and you put them back then, they not snitching.
I just feel like you downgrading our black community.
I'm not.
I think when we're in this situation, we are all going to come and do what we got to do.
Like, what celebrity? Is there any celebrities?
We're not in that situation we're in that situation. We're in a different fight. So, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, when you put something in front of people, we're going to rise to the occasion. I don't give a fuck which generation it is. And that's just, there's always going to be people that's weak. That's just reality. But there is some that's strong, and that's always our reality.
Okay, so all right, I got you. Who is our Malcolm X of today?
It will probably be Colin.
Okay, I'll give you that.
First of all, you're talking to the wrong person when it comes to name. I just know that
You listen.
In general, in the spirit of people, I know somebody named, my friend named Lincoln. He would totally be a Malcolm X. Lincoln that I know, this guy named Lincoln, you don't know him, but Lincoln is a very strong individual. He's a leader in different ways. He was one of the people that organized the Juneteenth event that happened the other day. Got all those people that joined Juneteenth thing there. Malcolm X Park was an amazing event. So there's people out there. You might not know them. We don't always know the name. It's not always the most popular person. It's not. Harriett wasn't popular before she became Harriett. Did anybody know who Harriett was? No. You might not know who they are, but there are people out here that's going to move and shake and fight for us. So it doesn't matter. You don't have to know their name. Just know that when the time comes, they're going to step up, they're going to show up. That's it. Is it you? Will you fight?
No, you're not. No, you're not.
All right. Damn.
I'm just saying. I don't want to. For me, I see so many black people doing what they. And just to me, I love her. I love her. I think we are the problem.
You never listen to what I'm saying. I never said anything about nobody not being an inventor or anything like that.
And I'm not. But I'm being fighting. You talk about getting your ass whooped. Yeah, we die every fucking day.
Can you stand getting your ass whooped, Kyra? Whipped for no reason, raped for no reason. Can you stand that?
But my
as a black woman,
how are
right
you saying
now,
what I can't stand if I have to get my ass whooped, I'm getting my ass whooped. If I have to get my ass whooped, I'm getting my ass whooped.
Kyra, you couldn't even stand it right now. You couldn't even stand it right now. If a white man raped you over and over right now, you couldn't stand it right now. What I'm saying is a lot of people in this era don't have that fucking mentality. Some of them could be smart. Some of them could invent shit. But are they going to be able to deal with getting their ass beat all the time?
I think we have people, at the end of the day, any generation, there are people that can handle it. There's some people that can't, and that's just in any generation.
That's what I'm trying to say. But this generation would not survive in a slavery generation. They would not survive. None of us would. None of us. You gonna sit there and watch somebody rape your fucking kid? No. Fuck no. Ain't nobody. Who? Who in this era? No.
That's so, but you're saying who? There's a million black people out here. You don't know everybody.
And
there's somebody.
I don't need to know everybody.
Before there was Harriett, there wasn't a Harriett, right?
I know
before there wasn't Malcolm X, there wasn't a Malcolm X. Before there wasn't Martin, there wasn't a Martin. So there has to be one person. That's all you got to take is one person. So until the situation is in front of us, we don't know. So yes, this generation has a lot of flaws.
It's in front of us, though. It's in front of us right now.
And we got people fighting for us. They're not fighting in the way that you're saying, but there's people fighting for us.
We do have some people that's fighting for us. We do. Jordan Harris is definitely one of them.
There's a lot of Jordan Harris.
Jordan Harris is one of them. If
you talk about the guy that we just talked about, Connie, if you went and read his background, he's an activist in New Orleans.
I know who he is, though.
So he's been fighting for the people in New Orleans all the time. He's going to jail for the people. So that is the person right there. So that's what I'm saying. We don't know them, but they're around us every day.
Some of them
are around us every day. They're around us every day. So there's people in our generation that will get locked up for the cause. That's going to go down there and be in Black Lives Matter protests, getting sprayed in the face and not backing down. They're here. The
majority of them, Kyra, would not survive.
It doesn't matter about majority. There was only one Harriett. There was only one Malcolm. There was only one Martin. You don't need a majority.
One Harriett freed a bunch of.
So you need one. You just need one. That's what the point I'm trying to say. You talking about
I asked you to name
people back then, the same people now.
Who is our Harriett of this year? Which African American female would lead?
Like what I'm trying to explain to you is sometimes you don't know who they are until the time is in front of us. There might be a Harriett right now that you just don't know.
So is the time right now, or the time hasn't happened yet? That's what I want to know. Is the time now, or hasn't happened yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, what? Yeah, what? You were just saying yeah too.
The question you just asked me.
So the time is now, right?
The time is definitely now.
Okay, so as I'm saying, who is it? In your opinion, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm saying,
but I'm saying that first of all, you know I don't be knowing names of nobody.
How the fuck you know names? But you ready to go to bat for smart people?
I'm going to bat for our generation and knowing that it's out there.
Okay, but what about celebrities then? You know fucking celebrities.
I mean, I barely know celebrity names. Y'all know that. But I'm trying to think. Let me think. This is a
Why
broad.
you gotta
Name
think
the wrong person.
Let's move.
I don't
Let's
got names
move
like
on.
this.
Let's move on.
Why we gotta
Broad
be?
ass question.
We don't have to, but I mean, y'all just
You want me to fucking?
yelling
I
back
gotta
and
go
forth.
and Google and shit. Like,
Y'all
come on.
yelling back and
See,
forth.
but you said to me, I don't know everybody, right? But I can name some influential black women. I'm just surprised that you can't right off the top of the dome. Whoopi Goldberg, Michelle Obama, Kamala Harris. You name fucking what's that? Oh,
Amanda
you
Seales,
like fucking
Angela
Oprah.
Rye.
Angela, yeah, you can say Angela. You can say her. You can say her.
You don't think she can say Amanda Seales?
Why not
You
Amanda Seales? If you really listen to Amanda,
But-
she might be of a.
You just
Sean
when you
King
said Amanda, you said Amanda Seales before, like people who I thought you.
Only the reason why I said her is because she recently just did something, and she's recently been, you know what I mean?
She's an activist, and she, you know,
she is. I know.
But if
That's why I said Amanda.
But the point? Listen, the point that I was trying to make when you said Amanda Seales, I was saying that those light-skinned women back in the day were the ones that they had in the house that they were raping. They raped all the black women too. But
and also the black people didn't take them
was in the
serious.
house.
The black people men didn't take light-skinned women seriously, or women period. Black men also didn't really take light-skinned women that seriously, or women period. Yes, women. First of all, women were the last to be able to have any kind of rights overall.
For sure.
But when it's a woman, that's somebody that's usually like a light-skinned woman that's stereotypical like that, they think of them as being not smart. They're thinking that they're just pretty and a pretty face and don't have anything to say, even if they're light-skinned and not pretty, which there are a lot of them. But you know, that's the first thought is, oh no, this is a pretty woman. You don't have any. You don't have any right mind.
Well, who would you pick to be your Rosa Parks of this era?
Rosa.
My Rosa Parks of this era, maybe Jamil, whatever her last name is.
Jamila Harris?
No.
Hill.
From
her name Jamil Hill?
Yeah. From
Jamel Hill.
ESPN, Jamel Hill, yeah.
Also that girl, what's that girl name?
That's a great answer though.
The one that be hanging, that does.
She ain't got her job no more.
Right.
What's the girl that be doing all the? I can't think of her name.
From what? What she do though?
She was leading the protest, leading the Black Lives Matter. Oh my God, why I can't think of her name?
Oh, I know who you're talking about, but I don't. Not the wait.
Black Lives Matter. What? No,
I
was
don't
she
know what
a
her
celebrity
name
or
is.
was she somebody who started?
No,
activist.
She wasn't a celebrity until
she's an
she
activist?
came. Yeah, celebrity activist, a celebrity activist, I guess.
Yeah, like I said, I can't remember names, but her, whoever she is.
We got a bunch of Tekashi 6ix9ines in this era. Little Boosie.
I'm gonna say it for myself. I don't think I can handle slavery, me personally, because if I am my person who I am today and I was put into slavery, I would definitely. It would be a struggle at first.
I'll be there right away.
It'll be a struggle at first to try to adapt. I mean, like when you sit and try to think of how it would be to be a slave, because when I went to the African American Museum in DC, that's is like it's such a whole experience to me. Like when I got on the elevator, when you get off the elevator, it feels like I hearing the sounds of what it would be like and the shit and all of that stuff is like a transformation. I want to know. I want to go to where is that in Africa? It's slipping my mind right now. What is it? It's not in Nigeria, I don't think. Ghana. Where they have those slave passages are there because that's where they initially started at. Like I want to be inside of those rooms and stuff like that because you can feel. Huh?
You said you want to?
Yeah, I want to see that. And because it's just like I just can't even imagine if you coming from somewhere where you were living your life and here the audacity of people to take you from somewhere and call you a savage because you don't speak the language that they speak is insane to me. So they think that you have, first of all, they had to break these people into being slaves. And the people who were born into slavery are the people who that was their way of life. So they knew how to live like that. But people who came here in the 1500s when they first came, if that's when they first came, but you know,
Right.
that's like the earliest that I can think of right now. But I don't even know if I could handle that. I would probably die. Yeah, because I mean, I don't know. It would take so much. Just even thinking about it is just a lot to try to wrap your head around to how you would be able to adapt to a whole different type of a world and people beating you because you don't understand them. Like, they may have been able to work something out, even like, you know, I'm not going to be a slave, but you know, maybe we would have been in power. That's where white people and the Karens and the ignorant white people of this world,
right?
Huh?
There wasn't no crackhead slaves, right?
Who?
It wasn't no crackhead slaves, like.
No. Well, probably getting drunk off hooch and stuff like that. But the
them niggas would have survived.
I forgot what I was about to say. Something about how these people are so ignorant to the fact that they don't understand that all of this stuff is systemic and not just something that we create in our mind. Like, I feel like they want to argue with us because they don't understand that, and they don't want to understand that this was the system was built this way for us to be oppressed. Well, why don't you? There's so many explanations out here and people just don't listen.
Yo,
it's clear as day.
The shit that these white privileged people, the shit that they get away with. That's why I try not to watch a lot of videos of white people getting allegedly
acting crazy.
No. Oh yeah, acting crazy with the police. I try not to watch those because
them joints.
That shit make I be like,
they be
wait,
fucking rolling and wrestling and doing fucking
yeah.
I'm like, wait, did he take his fucking taser?
Slapping them, they be
and the
punching
cop,
them and stuff.
The cop didn't even call for backup. He's still trying to.
The one where the guy took his car and took the cop car.
When the motherfucker got his taser, he trying to listen. He turned into a negotiator when it's a white person. He a whole negotiator now. He went from a cop to a negotiator. Listen, pal, what's your name? Tim. Hey, Tim. Oh, I got a nephew named Tim. He likes to play softball. Like, they go right to being a negotiator. If a black dude had a fucking golf club in his hand, oh, he calling the whole force. And it's crazy that we deal with ignorant people who just are okay to turn their head to like, well, you know, the black guy shouldn't have did this.
Mm-hmm.
Timothy McVeigh, the Oklahoma City bomber dude, when they caught this nigga, he came out unscratched. Nothing happened to him. He looked it perfectly fine. Nothing happened to this dude. Dylan Roof, they gave this nigga a fucking Whopper with no pickles.
What about the guy from the Parkland shooting too? They ain't do nothing to him. The Parkland shooter, they had him in the back of the car like.
What's his name? Cruz?
It was something Spanish.
Even the motherfucker who just killed somebody and they found him in Maryland, a white boy. The cops had him in handcuffs and he asked for water. And they gave this nigga some water after they was on a manhunt trying to find him.
Oh, the one that was everywhere?
Yeah.
Was like all over the place, killed 2 people. Right, yeah.
Let me tell you something. That Dave Chappelle 28-minute special that was on YouTube, it was like one of the best things that I've ever watched. Information-wise.
Right.
Like Dave Chappelle dropped numbers like.
Watch it, yeah. I gotta watch it.
What?
Oh, you should. I watched that.
Oh man, I watched that shit like 4 times. It's only 27 minutes.
Yeah, it's good.
I gotta watch it. I've been.
He have you sitting there like this is all like, oh yeah, like you want to be like yes, oh yeah, but you just so like he is
It's
telling
so-
us he's the kind of person that they need to reach white people too, because
Now, Dave
like
Chappelle probably could have been, he could have been somebody back in that era, but they would have killed him. Oh, they would have, he could have been, Dave Chappelle, to me,
Like Jim Crow.
is probably our Nat Turner.
that's a good comparison.
I think Dave Chappelle of our era is the Nat Turner back then. Smart, witty. Yo, the shit that he was saying. I don't think a lot of people knew about that cop in Dallas. That he got fired for telling on his partner because his partner was doing, was being too aggressive.
Yeah,
When she was
I didn't
locking
know. I had to
somebody
look
up.
him up because I remember when I saw his
Oh, you talking
face,
about the
but
lady?
I forgot about
The lady
that.
cop?
Not the lady
No,
cop.
it's a
No,
guy,
that happened to a
bald
lady
head
cop
guy.
too.
Yeah, I heard about it. And she mad now. She's trying to fight to get her pension back.
Yeah, I can't believe that. She was 1 year away from getting her pension.
Fucking crazy.
And this is the thing that why we don't feel like there's a lot of good cops out there. What that lady did showed what's on the cop cars: integrity. I understand that you my partner, but hey, you gotta take it easy. As a cop, you
Wait, the lady from the protest lost her job?
no. This happened.
There's an older lady.
No, this
What's
happened to
her
some
name?
lady 20 years ago. It was like
they talk about justice for her and everything.
And she got fired because her partner was being too aggressive, locking somebody up. And all she did was put her arm on him and said something like, stop. They fired her. She lost her pension. She had 19 years on the job or some shit like that. And she was 1 year away from getting her pension. They fired her. And what Dave Chappelle was talking about with that dude in Dallas was kind of like the same thing. And that nigga was like, all right, well, look, y'all niggas fired me? Okay. And he said what he was going to do. Killed 2 police officers, 3, and killed one of the police officers' daughters. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, when you push somebody to the point of no return like that, that's what happens. We don't want a race war. We don't want a police war. We don't want none of that shit. But can some of y'all good cops please step in? When they push that old white man down in Buffalo, who is still in a coma, who can't walk, who has...
He's still in a coma?
I believe he's still in a coma, and he got a fractured skull. One of the police officers tried to help him and pick him up. One of the other cops said, no, keep going.
Yeah.
And he kept going. Where is your integrity? That old ass man. Where's your integrity? So
you heard his head hit the ground.
Look, as soon as he hit the ground, which I didn't see the very first time I watched the video, but when I watched it again, as soon as his head hit the ground, instantly he started bleeding. I was like, oh my God. I thought he was dead. He did not fucking move. And I'm like, ain't the cops supposed to protect and serve? Those cops walk right past them. Walk right past them. They just walk right past them. This shit is so fucking crazy. And I'm afraid. That's why I get my car tinted. Every time I get a new car, I don't care how old I've been, since I've been buying cars, I've always got my car tinted at least a week later. I had this car almost a fucking year. I ain't get my windows tinted. I'm fucking afraid. Why? Because I'm black. Number 2, I'm licensed to carry. So any fucking motion I do, he's reaching, gun. And all I'm doing is reaching for what you asked me for, which is my license and registration. And then you will fuck around and shoot me. It's so scary right now to be a black man and a black woman. They shot Breonna Taylor 8 fucking times. You go in her house unannounced. You come in my house unannounced. That's the same shit that's gonna happen to you. I'm shooting first.
This video of this black woman, 2 cops came to her house and talk about they heard a noise. They didn't get no call. They was in their house talking loud, and they came and they motherfucker. She said, y'all, when I tell you, she told them to get the fuck out of the house. And I guess the husband or boyfriend was like trying to talk calmly. He was like, we gonna listen to him. And she kept cussing the boyfriend out like, no, shut the fuck up. It's not like I don't have to talk calmly to them. I don't have to talk calmly to them.
I don't.
I'm not disrespecting them. They can't come in my house. Yo, that video was so crazy. I was like, how do you have the audacity to just come in my fucking house that I paid for? How? How do you have
I'm still
staying in her fucking living room? Oh my God. I know her heart was pounding, but she did not let up. And the guy basically going to say, oh, we only going to listen because the boyfriend. And she kept telling the boyfriend, like, shut the fuck up. Because she didn't want them to think, like, why do we all change how we acted to please
because you shouldn't. You shouldn't have to. That's the thing that pisses me off the most whenever I see people getting arrested and they're talking to them and saying stuff, whatever they want to say. And they're like, if you don't be quiet, I'm going to arrest you. Why do I have to be quiet? Like you're approaching me about some bullshit that has nothing to do with me, and you expect me to just sit here and not say anything? That doesn't even make sense.
You trying to hold my arms down, but you think I'm not going to try to move my arms to you choking me, but I can't grab you to stop choking. These are natural reactions.
Right, exactly.
I'm supposed to allow you to just punch me in the face. So if you swinging at me and I'm doing this, he's saying, stop resisting, stop resisting. I'm supposed to take those punches in the face? Are you fucking crazy? Wow, what was the name of that girl that the cops came to her house for a fucking speeding ticket or violation, and they shot her right while she had a kid in her hand, and she died?
My God, let me look that up.
I don't know.
What the fuck?
I don't know about that one either. You said that the police officer.
Oh, I can't remember her name. They pulled her over, followed her home, went into her house, and she was videotaping it. It was all on the videotape. This
can't do it. It's
happened right around like the Sandra Bland time and all that shit. God, I want to say Capri, Carrie something. Young girl too. Like
where was it at?
I ain't sure where it was at. But
did she die?
Yeah, they shot her while her baby was right there.
Oh my God.
They sent like SWAT to
all
her
of the
house.
most recent people are coming up, which is Atiana is on here, and
I think her name fucking Carrie something. I can't remember, but the point I'm trying to make is it was over a traffic violation or something. Like, you sent SWAT to this lady's house? I seen a white lady get pulled over by the cops. Her fucking stickers was outdated, like 6 months.
Oh, here we go.
What's her name?
She was a 24-year-old woman shot after while getting out of her car in Chicago, holding a 1-year-old.
Her name was Carrie something.
Oh no, I was about to give you the woman on the TV's name. Of course, it all starts out as woman. Her name is nowhere in here yet.
I forgot. But anyway, we get pulled over for Sandra Bland got pulled over for what? A broken tail light?
Brittany Hill.
Brittany Hill, that was her name?
Mm-hmm.
Sandra Bland got pulled over for a fucking broken tail light and never made it home. Can you fucking believe that? I'm like afraid of the fucking police.
Yeah, I was just telling my child about how there's no reason for a police car for you to be pulled. And I wasn't telling him, it was my cousin. I'm like, you should not be afraid to be pulled over by the police, especially if all of your stuff is legal. Like, and you know you didn't do anything wrong. Your heart just instantly starts racing.
And what you just said was so key. Like, you got license, registration, and insurance, and you still scared when the cops pull you over? Niggas used to be like, man, fuck that. Not today. Not today, because what I see with certain cops is they try to antagonize you.
Oh, for sure.
And ask you the same question 20 times. On the 20th time, I might be like, come on, officer, like you asked me that already. Oh, now you're being smart? And then it goes from there. Mm-hmm. I don't see a lot of cops de-escalate situations. I don't. I don't see it. Out of all the videos I've seen, I think I've seen, let's say I've seen 5,000 videos. 3 of those videos I seen another cop intervene. That is fucking horrible. And I'm not even over exaggerating. Like you can't Google or YouTube good cop stops bad cop. It might be a fucking movie. Because it ain't real life. It ain't fucking real life.
Yeah, boys
This
gonna
shit's bad
show
out
up.
here. I don't care that we went that long on that shit because that shit needed to be said.
That was the whole show.
That shit needed to be
Yeah,
said.
right.
Bye, Karen.
But listen, all right, I'm gonna switch the subject. Tiana Taylor.
Her album was good.
Tiana Taylor. I'm so mad Kanye did her the way he did it on her last album with them 7 little ass songs. But I'm so glad that she came. I haven't been able to stop listening to this shit yet.
I haven't listened to it yet.
What?
Cause I haven't been in my
The
car
intro,
like that.
I ain't gonna lie to you. The intro, I dropped a tear. You know I'm a fucking pussy.
Kyra, oh my God. Like, was that real life? Like, did that really
Yes,
happen?
that really happened to them. That really happened to them.
Oh my
What
God.
happened in the intro?
The intro is the birthday.
Don't tell
Should I
her.
just be excited? Okay.
Yeah, don't tell her, Kyra.
Okay,
Kyra,
my bad.
listen, I'm gonna tell you how sad that shit was.
It wasn't even sad. It was like
You're right. It wasn't sad.
It was a different. It was like
It was emotional. Like
it was just yeah. It wasn't sad. It was just like, oh my God, and hearing him.
Did you feel like you was there with them?
Yes,
Like,
I was getting mad at the other person. Like, come on, motherfucking question.
Yo, I was like, this nut. But he wasn't a nut.
No, he did good. He did good.
He did what he was supposed to do. But in the moment, you like,
nigga,
help me, nigga. Like,
well, the album, I had to play the album from, you know what I'm saying? The album is good, though. I fucks with. I like Tiana Taylor. I liked her from when she was on Sweet 16. So I've been a fan of Tiana Taylor for a long time. I love her style. I love her vibe. I think she's been, to me, very true to who she is.
Yeah.
Which is very hard to still do in the industry. So I fucks with her. I fucks with the album. It's one of the albums that's definitely gonna grow on people. Everybody can't vibe at it at the same time.
From what I heard, it sounds like I'm a vibe to it because I like
think,
that.
Yeah, I know one person was like, I only like 2 songs, and now you keep listening to songs.
Why?
I heard like snippets of it. I haven't heard the whole thing because I feel like that's like it seems like it would be something that I would want to listen to while I'm driving. But I've been listening to it. I'm gonna listen to it while I'm working tomorrow.
Like
yeah. You can listen. But look, I'm gonna tell you. This is my comparison to how emotional I felt listening to the fucking intro. And now listen, I didn't even listen to the intro the first 4 times I listened to the fucking the album. I went straight to the joint that had number 2 with Rick Ross. I'm like, I know Rick Ross killed this shit. Like, I just knew it. So one day I was on my way to work. I said, let me listen to the intro. I was like, I felt myself doing this, like, wait, hold on. Like, nobody in the car. I looked to the side like, yo, you hear this shit? Like, that's how, but the comparison that I put towards the intro was Aaron Hall video to I Miss You, when his fucking girlfriend had the baby, but she died giving birth. You don't remember that video? I know you don't remember that video, Kyra. God damn, Kyra.
You added me to the show. You should have got my credentials. I don't know shit. So you added the wrong motherfucker. Should have checked my resume.
How you never
seen
random Aaron Hall I Miss You video? How you never seen that?
Should I Google it? I don't know.
Watch it when the show is over.
Okay.
So but make sure you listen to the words though. Make sure you don't just watch the video, because the words is what gets you. And then towards the end, you like, this just fucking happened? Like that. So why you'll understand it when you hear the intro. So Kyra, you got 2 things to do tonight. You gotta watch Dave Chappelle joint, because I
Oh,
don't know what the
song.
fuck.
I do know the song.
I know you know the song, but you never seen the video. You gotta watch the video.
I didn't know that was Aaron Hall. I didn't know. It was a random black singer.
A random black singer.
Kyra would
could've
be
been
the one
Jodeci, and I
snitching
would
on the
have
slaves. Kyra getting all the slaves wrangled up.
Kyra would be
She like,
Samuel L.
that
and
go
Django.
right there.
Kyra would be Samuel L. and Django.
Chores.
Nigga, up there on that nag. That's Kyra. That's fucking Kyra. He said, "Oh, I miss you like a pig miss slop."
No, Harry's gonna be trying to come get me, and I'll be like, which way we gotta go? I'm going on the wrong Underground Railroad. Like,
I know none of us could have been fucking Harriett Tubman without no fucking GPS. I don't know how she did.
no, I'm good. I'm very good at driving. My friends tell me that all the time. I don't never even use
It wasn't no driving. It was walking.
walking, same thing. These ladies
hustling.
No, it ain't. They walk from fucking Mississippi to goddamn Philadelphia. You could have.
Yo, how
I
did
Slam
they
Rock
do
the
that?
King. You gonna be Slam Rock the Phil.
And then Harriet Tubman went back to get more niggas with no fucking MapQuest.
Look, she got strong ass kids.
Harriet Tubman needs a fucking
With
statue.
boots on.
I don't give a fuck. Yeah, what kind of sneakers she had on? It wasn't no Reebok pump. Wasn't no Jordans. Like, she need her own sneaker at that.
She had on black Air Force
She
Ones.
definitely need a pair of sneakers. Harriet definitely need a Nike deal.
Harriet Tubman
She
need
had
her
on
own
black
fucking
Air
sneaker.
Force Ones. That's why she.
No, she had on black Timbs. Y'all better stop playing. You know them
She
dudes.
walked across 6 different states. She need her own fucking sneaker.
She need Timbs, dog. Timbs. The Harriet Tubman
Definitely need her own shoes.
Harriet Tubbs.
Yeah,
But they do got her shoes. Remember them? Everybody was wearing them shoes back
The
a
Harriet
couple years
Tubbs?
ago.
They had the
Yeah, them shoes. You know
I ain't
them
never
shoes.
seen it. Oh,
Yes,
them
you did.
Jones. Oh, yeah.
I have 2 pair of them.
The Harriet Tubbs. No, you had 2 pairs of Harriet Tubbs?
Yeah, I got a Kenneth Cole, Harriet. They had Kenneth Cole. She had a line with Kenneth Cole.
McDonald's used to give out them Harriet Tubbs.
Madden.
Hey, them Jones. McDonald's used to give them Jones out back in the day. But so look, I want to give everybody that went to Atlanta.
Oh God.
I hope everybody was safe down there. Like I'm not knocking nobody for wanting to get out and have a good time. Do what you got to do. I pray for everybody because some people might think this COVID is a hoax or whatever.
A lot of people think it is.
This shit is so fucking real, and I'm not that hyped to go to a different state just yet. I'm just not like, I'm okay. Shout out to everybody who is okay with staying home and being creative. Like I see a lot of people who is coming up with different stuff. Like either you making food, desserts, all kinds of shit. You coming up with your own clothing line. I think this is the time where you can be the most creative. So when the COVID does linger off, your plan is already written down. Your blueprint is already ready. Your money is already saved. Like now, all you gotta do is look, purchase this building or do what you gotta do. Like I get it, I'm bored too, but I'm finding ways not to be bored.
Y'all gonna talk about me because I'm about to be the fuck out.
We already know you a nigga. No, a nigga.
I'm going out.
Philly
I'm going
versus
away,
anybody, nigga. That's why I will never go to. Anything that's Philly versus, I'm not going.
But I'm not. Look. I'm not hating on it. I'm just not doing it.
I am. Fuck that shit.
I'm hating on it.
I ain't going Philly versus Atlanta. Philly versus Miami. Philly versus Puerto Rico. No,
all of that sound like
but do it really be Philly versus
happen.
anything? It just be Philly versus Philly, like
that should be weird. But I'm going to my girlfriend just got us tickets to Vegas. She texted me like, "Yo, I got us tickets to Vegas." I said, "Okay."
Yo, you going to the party Saturday?
I mean, the crazy thing about it is I literally have I have a brunch that morning, a housewarming, And then she just texted me that. So I'm like,
I missed the last 2 Jones, man.
I know I'm gonna go. I don't plan on being like too lit. And I got a birthday party on Friday. So I got a lit ass weekend. Like regular summer shit.
Why do you have a letter? I'm sorry, we went
a letter, nigga.
Should I read?
I mean, we don't got to. I was just saying, like, we can keep.
I could save it. Well, I mean, it was about. I mean, just know when I read it next week, it was about Father's Day.
It was about Father's Day. All right, don't worry about it.
Yeah, well, not about Father's Day, but something branched from Father's Day.
So look, Juan, please listen to Tiana Taylor's album. I think you know. This is what I want.
Can y'all remind me tomorrow morning?
I'm gonna text you. I'm gonna text you. Don't worry about it. All right. Why do you think like certain people aren't as popular as other people are, and they got good? Like, I'm gonna go to comedians, right? I don't know if y'all know who Tony Roberts is.
Yeah, I know who he is.
Tony Roberts is funny as shit. And when I mean funny, I seen this nigga do a stand-up, right? 30 minutes into a stand-up, it was all freestyle. And he had everybody in the building just, and I'm talking knee slapping. I'm like, why isn't certain people, A. Marie voice was fucking, that first album, I'm like.
I think a lot of it has to, and I talk about this not in like the celebrity thing, but I think clout is a big thing. Like
who?
Clout. Like when somebody get like a following, like people automatically would listen to them because other people, like when we talk about the influencers, like you just need to be popular for people to want to follow you. This goes back to how school is engineered. Like we got students that I'm like, how is that kid popular? And I might be like, because it's like, being in school from an adult level, especially as a dean, is so interesting. Because like I'm seeing school for what it was when we were there. You know what I mean? So it's like people are engineered to follow the crowd. There's more followers than there are leaders though. Because of that, they'll rather follow. And you tell me Kevin Hart is funny, so I'm gonna go watch Kevin Hart instead of just going to a regular comedy club and being there crying in motherfucking tears. So, that's a big part of it. Where like the people that are going to know the Tony Robbins person is going to be people like you who like comedians. You're somebody that's, I like comedians, so I'm going to go find out the funny comedians. But people that don't like him, that's not their realm, they just going to like whoever anybody tells them to like.
And I just feel like we don't give certain people the just due. Like,
no,
to me, A. Marie should have had.
She definitely got classes. We got a lot of line dances off of A. Marie shit.
I mean, even Carl Thomas. Carl Thomas' first album, like.
I can go without Carl Thomas.
Why?
Because I don't know. I don't know. I was never a big fan of Carl Thomas.
Kyra is funny as shit.
You can go without.
Only because she just it's funny because like she's the type of person like if she with it, she with it, but if she not, she just done with it.
But you know what?
Then she's just done.
But you know what?
I can go without Carl Thomas.
You see, I'm not surprised that Kyra said that. If you would have said that one, I probably would have closed the fucking laptop. I probably would have walked away. I'm not surprised, and that's not like knocking you, Kyra. But I know you don't give a fuck. That is perfectly understandable. I get it.
Oh my god!
But if Juan would have said that, because I know Juan appreciates that type of music. That type of music, those words that. I don't know how nobody couldn't like that first album. If you ain't like nothing else after the first album, I understand it. I get it. But that first album.
Yeah, that's my. I only like one song off the other one.
Oh, what? Any off the second album? But it's like
I like that
I
song.
I don't get it. Like Tyler Perry is great at what he do, at and he got a following. But I'm like, can we get something else?
Yeah.
That's also because like when you're in a certain industry, you look past, like if you ever notice, sometimes DJs hate playing the same shit. DJs got a whole bunch of other music that they want to play, but people don't want to hear that.
Yeah, they don't usually want to play the music we
They don't want
to
to play the shit that the people who are in the party come to hear. So it's like when you're in a certain industry or a certain field, you have a deeper love for something. So you're gonna go and dive and listen to different shit. You know what I'm saying? So like that's why I think for me it really depends on what you're passionate about. So people that are in that that field or that have that passion, they're gonna be the ones that gonna recognize and love the music the way that people love.
But I still think it got something to do with people being followers too.
Oh yeah.
I mean, like.
Oh, I'm just sitting up here trying to remember the name of the song. I was thinking about what Carl Thomas is. I just thought you should know. I love this.
I just know when Carl Thomas came on at the Bad Boys concert, I got up and went and got food.
Of course, like I mean, you're not shocked. You don't. Why would you say that you don't like him? Like that's like, all right, this is my cue to go. Like you never listen to his music unless he was on a remix. Like why would you sit there like?
Yeah, he never made me feel nothing. Like he never, and I like music to the point that it makes me feel something.
But you can't say that, Kyra, because you never listened to his album.
Wait a minute. How you want to tell me I can't say that? I love when you try to tell me what I can't say.
So listen, this is what I'm saying. If somebody said, yo, Slap, you listen to Lil Baby? I'm like, no, he corny as shit. Did you listen to his album? No, he just corny as shit. How can I call a nigga corny if I never even listened to him? You said Carl Thomas never did nothing for you, but you never listened to his first album, period. So only thing you heard was, I Wish I Never Met Her and Emotional, because it was on the radio. That's all you heard. So it's not that I'm trying to tell you anything. I'm just saying, I can't call a nigga, I cannot say you corny if I never heard you. I can't say a comedian is corny and never saw him do stand-up. How can I call a nigga corny? I never heard one fucking joke. I'm just going by some other shit. I'm not that's what I'm trying to say. I'm not telling you how to think. I'm just saying it's impossible for you to say he never did nothing for you if you never listened to his album. You never listened to his album, right?
Impossible.
You never listened to his album, right? Like you never heard one song besides the 2 radio songs. And you say he never did nothing to you.
First of all, Carl Thomas was out when I was like 12.
Oh, come on.
That's a damn lie.
Come the fuck now. You was 12, my G?
I don't remember how old I was. I know I didn't care.
How old are you right now? 30 what?
25. You tried it.
You fucking 2 years younger than me.
You see this good skin?
And 5 years younger. Look at my skin. It's good. And I'm older than you, baby.
Baby, that's why you older than me.
Got to do with not knowing about Carl Thomas. Kyra.
Sorry, I'm really just trying to eat my salmon right now.
Fuck. Fine, go do what you gotta do. We understand that. I'm just saying.
Milk from workout life.
Just say this.
It's about to get snatched.
I was never a fan of.
I said I was never a fan of Carl Thomas. I said he did not do nothing for me. I was not a fan. How you gonna just say this? I already said that.
I wasn't even talking to you about Carl Thomas no more. I'm talking about me. I was saying I wasn't a fan of Black Youngster, right? I wasn't a fan of him. And I wasn't a fan of Black Youngster because of the music that I heard on like features and stuff like that. Then I started listening. I'm like, oh, boy, all right. Gucci Mane was the same way. I was like, but then I started to listen to Gucci Mane. I'm like, all right, Gucci Mane, nice. Same with Lil Baby. Same with Da Baby. Same with fucking.
You know what's annoying about all these people? I know
Yo.
who they are, but I don't know what they sing.
Lil Baby is the hottest motherfucker out right now.
I know, like Lil Baby. I know I can
Lil
hear that
Baby,
but
Lil
I don't know what song.
Lil Baby or Da Baby?
Sing.
No, not Da Baby.
I like Da Baby voice.
I like Da Baby too.
Da Baby is good too, but Lil Baby album right now.
All I know about Lil Baby is you can get the biggest Chanel back at the store if you want. That's all.
That's Lil Baby.
Yeah.
I couldn't put Lil
That's
Baby
the only
outside
song
of the
I know
line.
about him that I like that song. When I hear that song, I get a little bit hyped.
Lil Baby hottest nigga out right now. Future doing his thing right now with that album. That was a good album that Future put out.
I don't know none
Oh,
of
it
it.
was?
Yeah. Future had a good album. Future had the best albums, the best two albums out right now that I'm listening to.
Why was Trey Songz and Meek Mill arguing?
Yeah, what the fuck happened?
Ooh, what happened? Let me see if it comes up.
So basically, Trey Songz.
Oh, you know?
Trey Songz tagged Meek in like a change thing where like donate to your school, and Meek was like, yo, don't call me out, you don't know what I've been doing for the city. So they're literally arguing over the fact that Trey Songz was trying to just do like a positive message, and Meek took offense to it, like, yo, don't be calling me out, which I kind of understand, because like I have been doing shit, so for
Meek
you to call me out, for him to call him out to give to something that he's already been given to, and say he don't give in that incident, it makes him look bad. So I guess that's why he was like, yo, don't just be calling me out. But they literally had Twitter beef because of it. Yep. They was arguing.
Meek Mill is good for going back and forth with somebody on Twitter. I know. Like, he like arguing and shit.
They were like,
did they show their baby yet?
No.
I don't think so.
I want to see what he look like.
They want some Beyonce shit.
You know what? I was looking at something recently where, Kevin Hart on Father's Day posted all of these different dads, for Father's Day. And I was just looking like some of these people who I didn't even know they had kids. And I'm like, they really be good. I don't know if they're not famous enough to not have their kids be seen, or whether or not they're just good at not showing their kids to everybody.
Who?
Just different celebrities. I can't think of anybody's specific name right now. But there were more than one person where I was like, oh, they have kids. I didn't even know they had kids. Oh, like
Steven Caesar Ray.
Like whatchamacallit? What's his name? With the comedian dude from the movie with the glasses, the white guy. Can't think of his name. But the Jewish guy with the fat boy. Just I can't think of what his name.
I'm trying to think. Yo, listen, do me a favor, Juan. I would tell Kyra, but I don't think she's gonna do it. If you haven't watched Lil Rel's stand-up from last year, 2019, did you watch it?
He was in that gym?
Yeah.
That was funny? Oh, shit. Who the fuck?
Somebody calling you, my G?
Yeah, my phone don't do not this, but it still had.
Wait,
I don't know.
I like him. I would watch
when
him.
When he was in the gym?
Yeah, you didn't watch that joint?
I only saw some of it. I ain't like the beginning.
Yeah, get back.
I think I fell asleep on it because in the beginning I was like,
you gave up
laughing at
12 minutes. It's a whole hour show.
No, listen, I put that. I had some stuff and I put it on, and I was like, I'm gonna laugh my way through the night. But in the beginning, he was like, he was laughing at his own stuff. And nobody in the audience. Nobody in the audience was laughing at all.
No, you was high,
Mark.
You was high because niggas laughed that whole time at his shit.
No, well, and not the beginning. Not at the beginning.
Niggas laughed the whole. They didn't laugh when he first came out. He said the first two jokes, he got a couple chuckles when he was like, yeah, I came out in a sweatsuit, like I'm dressed like a 90s drug dealer. He got chuckles. And then he said something about lens crafters. 8 minutes after that, he turned up.
Are we talking about the one
8 minutes after
that was in
the
gym?
one when he's in the auditorium. That joint funny as shit. I can't believe. I'm surprised at you, Juan.
I did try to watch it already.
Why you gotta put so much pressure on her?
But that just came out though. Didn't it just come out?
That's 2019.
I feel like I watched that during the pandemic.
You probably did.
But I mean, like, it was new though. I remember seeing the advertisement. Like it came out at the end of the year.
Probably so. Had to.
You said no. This one he was in a gym, like a high school gym.
Yeah, in LA.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'll watch it again. If you said it's funny, I'm sure I'll think it's funny eventually.
Yeah. They got Slap said it's funny. I'm gonna laugh now.
Bitch, I like a lot of the same stuff he like.
Y'all got same interests. Like
we do, nigga. Cause we 100% black over here.
Okay, black as fuck. Got renewed for season 2.
Oh yeah, yes indeed.
Yeah, the second time I watched it, I was like, I got into it. It took me a minute to get into it, but I like it.
Yeah, you didn't even
Yeah,
like it.
I watched it like 3 times.
You gave that a shot, but you didn't give Carl Thomas a shot. I swear, boy. Oh,
You know what I just started watching this week?
Salmon
very
Caesar
good.
ranch.
I can't see it. You know what I just started watching this week that I like is Grownish. I wasn't watching that. That's funny too.
I'm watching.
I mean, it's good to have on the TV. I mean, on my laptop while I'm working and stuff. I be going through them episodes. I've watched so much shit.
No, why? Look,
I don't even want to watch.
Watch on Netflix. Watch F is for Family on Netflix.
That's the cartoon. It's funny. I've been just trying to decide if I'm because it's hard for me to. It's hard for me to watch cartoons.
No,
like that.
You never
like
watch
new
Family
cartoons.
Guy? You never watch Family Guy?
Yeah, I watch that stuff.
If you watch Family Guy and you watch The Simpsons, you can watch F is for Family.
The Simpsons no more, but I did a paper on The Simpsons in one of my writing classes, and I was like, I refuse to watch this shit again.
Well, The Simpsons tell the future.
Oh yes, they do. I saw it coming up. I know it's an adult comedy, like a TV show. I mean, cartoon, but sometimes it's hard for me to get into cartoons at this, like that just came out.
Listen to me.
It's funny. All right, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it tonight. I'm gonna start it tonight.
Yo, and have anybody seen Spike Lee joint?
I tried to start watching it, but it was getting on my nerves.
What the fuck? What part?
That was good. I heard that was good though, but it was just long.
Yeah, it was 2 hours and 30 minutes. I only watched an hour and 30 last night. I'm gonna finish the rest of the night. Like
while I was working in the morning.
You know what?
That was wrong.
I'm sorry, Kyra. Not y'all. Why? Because I know you don't watch that type of shit.
What? Survivor?
She don't watch like history shit. It gotta be.
Oh. No. You don't? I thought you did. You don't watch documentaries?
No.
Oh, Kyra.
Oh man, come on. If it ain't a love.
All right, here go one for you, Kyra. You watch Love Island?
Mm-hmm.
It got love in it.
I just started watching that.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm on the UK one. I ain't watched the US one there, but
watch the US one.
I didn't because I started when that first came out. I started looking at it too late, so I was like, I'm not going I don't want to get in on it. But now I just Google to see when it comes on, so I'm gonna try to watch it. But I'm gonna start from the beginning. I wish I started. I probably wouldn't have voted, but I would. In my mind, I'd be like, I'm a vote. But the UK Married at First Sight is good. It's better than the
Married
one
at First Sight. I watched that shit.
Yeah, the one from Australia. The Married at First Sight from Australia. That joint is dramatic as hell.
I watched that.
Like
I don't watch Married at First Sight.
I'm addicted. Married at First Sight. When I first saw that for the first time, I was like, I cannot believe this is happening. And so I've been watching ever since then. But I'm addicted to TV shows. Like I don't watch The Bachelor and The Bachelorette. I only watch the Black season and the one when they had the 2 girls on there. But I can't get. I'm only gonna watch the new Bachelor because he's Black, and I want to see the variety of chicks that they give him. So I'm gonna watch that. But I don't know why I never really got into that. But I do like reality shows that have to do with dating and marriage, like 90 Day Fiance, especially the ones where they don't know these people. All of those things like trip me out because I feel like
shows are so
weird. Good as shit.
Hey yo, did y'all know that on Naked and Afraid, they only get paid $5,000 to be in the fucking jungle for 20-some days?
With your balls out and your cooch open for things to crawl in?
And you eating insects and shit?
Not $5,000.
$5,000? That's it?
You only getting paid $5,000.
Is there a winner at the end? Like, ain't no ultimate prize?
Like,
why they doing
so
that?
I think they do something with the ultimate, like motherfuckers who have like a high survival rating. They put them all together. I don't know how much they make. I know I googled this shit. I said, how much these niggas make? Like you literally, I seen a girl literally just pass the fuck out. Oh shit!
Everybody can see that.
No, they can't see it.
Oh, they can't see. Oh, they can't. Oh, look at you guys. You know all the Zoom tricks.
Oh
and everything.
shit! Wait, how can I want to write back. How can I write back?
Y'all should have done that last week. We always talk about that girl.
That's what I said, Jay. That's what I said.
Oh.
This nigga retarded. Taking him 10 hours to take.
I don't know what I just did. This shit changed, don't it? This shit changed. I don't know what I just did. All right. Back to normal. Kyra fucking this shit up because she trying.
Yeah.
Hey guys, so listen.
Shout out Lori.
Please, this episode is brought to you by.
You look like you're on a sauna.
Love Jones. If you would like to purchase some Love Jones, go to www.adornbyher.com, where you can receive red wine, white wine, rosé, and any other wine that you like. This is the Uncensored Podcast. I am Slap Rocky King. More porn wine here is there. Kyra, who don't like Carl Thomas, is over there. And we are out of here. Make sure you like and subscribe to our YouTube page. Make sure you follow our Facebook and Instagram page. We are the Uncensored Podcast on all social media platforms. So we are out of here, and we see you guys next week. Peace, love, and we out.
Hair grease.